Greetings YouTube, it's Kindred here to provide you with quick tips on how to qualify on some of the new levels in Fall Guys Season 3. First, let's have Tundra Run. This level is basically a race. Therefore, optimizing paths will help you get first place or increase your chances of qualifying. So the moment it begins, hug the right side, and once you turn, try to predict where the snowball will be going. If you want the shortest path, then traverse it on a slanting path for the shortest distance. The same goes for the next turn to the left. On the next area, you have two options. You can choose either to stay traversing at the center, or go and fall to the far left or right side. The former is faster and I recommend taking it if you are not clustered with more than 10 beans. Otherwise, fall to the left or right side if you want more consistency, as there are less obstacles to mind in here. For the next area, you have two options. Same as the last one, navigating at the center is faster but poses more risk, while going to the left or right is slower but more consistent. If you choose to go straight ahead, then make sure you take note of which square platforms just released a punch. These are where you will be jumping. If you pick right or left, then carefully navigate the curve, as it gives the ice slippery physics. For the area with square springs and fans, go towards the far left or right side, opposite where the fan is going. This should allow you to pass through it safely without the fan pushing you towards the springs. Skiffall is similar to Hoopsie Legends, except that here you will just keep sliding downward while going through the hoop, then respawning back to the start. You will need 15 points to qualify. The bronze circles or hoops give 1 point, the silver ones give 2 points, and the golden ones give 3 points. You only really need to jump if you are aiming for the hoop located much higher. If it is located at the same level or near the level you are on, then you only need to dive. What matters most is the final set of hoops before you fall. If you can get into the golden one, then you will be given 5 points, whereas the next outer radii will give 2 points and 1 point respectively. You will want to make use of the slope to jump higher and dive to increase your suspension on the air. Always aim for the golden hoop at the end to maximize your points. Frizzy Peak is another race level with a bunch of obstacles along the way. You will either start with the punching gifts coming from the ground or from the sides. If you get the former, like what I advised in Tundra Run, take note ahead on those which protrude first and go above those. For the latter, usually just quickly navigating it will allow you to pass through them. Just be careful of the springs protruding from the ground and don't go over them. Next set, you'll have either the yellow conveyor with snowballs trying to hit you, or the one with the fans on two sides trying to force you onto the square springs. These should be easy to navigate. You only need to oppose the fan's direction or dodge the incoming snowball. You can then use the fan to lift you up into the air. Before you land, Move your camera to see what is below you to prevent being thrown off by the square spring platforms. Then there will be fans again to navigate through. Next is the curved path where you can pick dodging the incoming snowball to the left or the punching gifts coming from the right side. The latter is obviously faster and the key there is patience. Pass through the punching obstacles slowly one at a time or get punched towards those square springs which will throw you out then respawn you right before those. Then for this one you can just keep hugging the wall until a path opens, then you reach the finish line. Snowy Scrap is one of the new team games introduced for Season 3. The rule to qualify is simple. Let your team's ball reach the maximum size by rolling it through the snow patches. One trick to quickly increase your ball size is when the match begins, make haste and push your team's ball to fall at the middle area. Once there, push it onto those punching walls so it will roll fast towards the other side while getting as many snow patches as possible. This should be done quick so you can make the most of it before the other teams get the snow patches. It will take some time for it to respawn. Therefore, you can get the edge early by doing this. Hopefully your teammates will understand what you are trying to do. Otherwise, you might end up pushing it towards each other. Be mindful when the snow patches at the middle respawn so you can utilize the punching walls again. Thin Ice is basically Hexagon except that it is only 3 layers, and each layer cracks thrice with the final one breaking the ice hexagon platform. Here you can basically apply the techniques in Hexagon, such as delaying your jump, jumping from one hexagon to another slowly, making a hole on purpose, cutting a bean's path, etc. It all depends on the situation that you need to adapt. I can't give any tips on Pegwin Pursuit yet as I have absolutely not gotten that level even after playing a bunch of episodes on both shows. Also, Roll of Final is basically a rollout. I hope that these tips will help you qualify more often in the new levels. If you learned anything, likes are appreciated, comments are welcome as well, and subscribe if you want to see me play Fall Guys on stream. Thank you for watching.